What did Ariana Grande say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Only Tanyao is in your hand, and you're in 4th place. So you understand that you need 5 Han, a windfall scene, a Yakuman chance, maybe all green. Cause if you want a Mangan, you gotta be brave and risk it, and maybe call a Riichi, could call a Reach. And if you wanna buy Mon, you've gotta call a close con, and then maybe you'll be peachy. You'll be peachy. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Look, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Wisdom taken from not a religious parable, but rather the movie The School of Rock, starring Jack Black. Also, hey, first of all, why was the Piano Kids arc in The School of Rock? Why was the Piano Kids arc that he needed to get cooler? I think the piano is already cool enough. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day where you're at. Let's get back into the Jade Room. How am I doing today? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. You know, I think you want I think is cool. Minor arpeggios. You're gonna. Oh no, you need to put on sunglasses. No, dude, you need to play a Bach invention. Just keep doing what you're doing. One day you're gonna translate that skill into Riichi Mahjong song parodies, and then people are gonna be drooling all over for you. Citation needed. All right. How am I doing today? A part of my youth died today. I was driving around town with my significant other. We were picking up some food. We got a poke bowl to share and some hand rolls, and we were driving like through a part of downtown. This sounds like the CeeLo Green song with the girl I love, and I was like, that's cool. No, there was like a different part of the road that was like, you know how suddenly like roads get like walkable? You know, sometimes the road will just become like walkable and it's paved kind of different. And I was like, oh, it's cool that the road is kind of paved differently here. Look at me dead in the eye. Look at me dead in the eye, okay? No way does a child ever say that sentence in their entire life. I genuinely lost a part of myself. I genuinely lost a part of myself. You know what I mean? You're no longer a child when you do that. You can try to retain your youth as much as possible by playing Magic the Gathering, which is something that I do. Indeed. Also, we're gonna just go for a nice all simples red 5 hand. Was there a mixed triple sequence somewhere in here? Maybe, but with the pair of the 5s and the pair of the 8s that we had, I think this is probably our best bet. Now we're waiting on a 2 or a 5 of bamboo. You're gonna say it and I'm gonna say it. Let's manifest together. We could win off of the red 5 of bamboo, and oh baby, that would taste sweet. So anyway, my youth is dead. You want to know why? Because I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, was like, oh, it's kind of cool that maybe like this used to be a town center or something. Hey, Yusong, random question. Have you ever been to a nightclub? No, I haven't. I haven't been to a nightclub. But I don't think that I would have a lot of fun in a nightclub. You want to know what I think is fun? And this is genuinely hilarious, but I don't mean it to be hilarious. You know what I think is fun? Having conversations, okay? Yeah, that's right. Tell me your favorite short story isn't Raven Carver's What We Talk About When We Talk About Love without telling me exactly that. I like having conversations. I think if you're in a nightclub, you're throwing your little tushy back to, you know, today's hottest tracks. Maybe the DJ just puts on one of my song parodies so that everyone in the club can get absolutely wild. I don't know. I've never been. They could play my YouTube videos at clubs. You have permission. Can't really pawn that. I would love to, but we're just waiting on a 2 or a 5 to come home from the war. It doesn't look that possible. Also, you're seeing everyone else around me, all these wolves and hyenas around me starting to discard some good tiles. Let's hope that we can get to the finish line before they do, right? It's a little bit scary, but I guess it's okay. It's close to the door being the 1 of circles. It's a little bit scary. Left Lord's struggling with some McDonald's Wi-Fi for sure. You can try to retain your youth for as much as possible, but one day, it's a fleeting dream. Oops, not today though. Not today though. We run off of a crossroad, we advance the game a little bit. A nice little 2-on hand to just warm up with early in the morning. I don't know. Leave me a YouTube comment if you think that it was interesting that the road was kind of paved different. It's weird. It's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. Okay, we got two. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. I should have kept the Northwind. I think this is a 7 pairs hand. I think this is a 7 pairs hand. I think that is the most exciting version of this hand. I think if someone discards the red 5 of bamboo, I think then we would have to pawn it and then maybe go for some kind of... I think then we would have to pawn it and then maybe go for some kind of all triplets hand, even though all triplets is a false Yaku. It's an old wives' tale made to scare children. But now okay, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. What do we want to see? We want to see another 5 of bamboo would be the nuts right now. Another 5 of bamboo would be the nuts. Call a Riichi on a 2-pair weight. It's okay. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. What we could also draw is a 9 of bamboo, and we could discard a 5 in order to call Riichi. That don't impress me much. I don't think that is something that we would actually like to do. I don't think I would have fun at a nightclub because, like, part of the reason that I really enjoy making videos is because we get to have this, I mean, not in real-time conversation, but I get to read all the comments afterwards, and the dopamine receptors in my brain go pog wild. You ever have someone say something nice about you? Holy moly, that S goes hard. That S goes hard. Okay, we're discarding a 7 of bamboo. I don't know if it's right, but now we can even accept the 8 of circles in our hand, and I don't think that we were waiting on anything else with the 7. I mean, we could have gotten... so if you wanna buy mine, you gotta... I don't really know what we're doing here. I'm keeping the 8 of bamboo, even though I shouldn't be. I'm thinking that maybe there's a chance that we go for an all simples hand. Oh, what is this? Just get me out of here, dude. So what do we want to see right now? We want to see a 7 of circles. We can toss this tile, call a Riichi on a double-sided weight. That would feel pretty good. If we have to call Riichi waiting on a 7 of circles or a 5 of bamboo, I guess we do so. Dude, can someone, whose mans is this? Whose hands is this? Can someone please get me out of this purgatory? We can't advance this hand even though we've been 1 away from Tenpai for the longest time. Call me Billy Joel, aka William Yole. Oh, friends, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into the end zone with this hand. I don't know if this hand has what it takes to be able to call a Ron or a Sumo. Maybe we just won't get into the end zone. A Crosslord could be going for a half outside hand, but more likely it looks like they're going for a flush in the character suit. I have to call Riichi here. Here's the dealer Riichi 2 Dora on a double-sided weight. It's not great. Don't get me wrong, it's not great, but there's still 7 tiles. I've got to assume some copies of these 7 tiles, right? Some tiles that stay up are definitely locked and loaded in a Crosslord's hand. They're going for character tiles. There's no secret about that, so... you know, we might not be able to Ron here very easily or Sumo here very easily if they're all bricked up in a Crosslord's hand, right? Yeah, I wouldn't like it. Like, I could just very well imagine talking over the music. Hey, do you want to get some food after this? Like, and just like hanging on to dear hope that would be a fun way to end the night. Maybe we could stop by a food truck or something after this. Have I been to loud environments before? That's a good question. Dude, when I was younger, I mean, I gotta brag about this, okay? Call me a district attorney the way I'm Alvin bragging about this. Wait, is his name Alan or Alvin? Alvin is a chipmunk. Alan sounds like the district attorney of New York. But just because a chipmunk is named something doesn't preclude that name from humans. And this is why I'm considered a political progressive, okay? Because I have an open mind to these kinds of things. I'm just joking. I'm not making a politics thing at all, okay? I'm just joking. I'm just trying to be silly. You know, the Joe Rogan experience, me on this channel, more like the joke Rogan experience. But now I'm not calling Joe Rogan a joke. I'm just saying I'm trying to make a joke experience. But I am about to peddle some horse medicine. We gotta get out of here. Have I been to loud environments before? I have. My hair looks really weird in the in the monitor right now. Don't even talk to me until I've had my morning coffee, okay? I don't think that my hair looks very dapper today, so we're just gonna let it be. Like a Beatles song that I only discovered because of the movie Across the Universe. That's not true. I knew about Let It Be. Ooh, sheesh. We're one tile away from Tenpai. We got a nice Riichi Pinfu if we can draw anything around the 5 of bamboo. Oh, baby. Riichi Pinfu, red 5, Dora. This is a manga on hand. This is a manga on hand. We might even be able to... Oh, man. Like, if we don't have to call Riichi, we have Pinfu, red 5, Dora. We can even sumo. That's like a 4-ish on hand. It's not bad. I would love to call a Riichi and, like, end some careers this game, though. Ah, look at this. Look at how much garbage we've had to sift through. Like, we're panning for gold here. Right Lord also looks like they've had to sift through a lot of garbage, and they're the ones in first place that we're competing with. Oh, it's oh, what a night. This is Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora. This is a manga on hand if someone is foolish enough to step into my little spider web. My first ever concert, I got to see one of my favorite bands, Phoenix, at a university like gymnasium or like, you know, stadium or whatever, indoor track field, I think. And you know, you're probably asking yourself, is this a chicken and the egg situation? Did you like Phoenix before the concert, or do you know, was it the concert that made you like Phoenix? No, I loved Phoenix before the concert, and that was definitely a loud experience. You know what I mean? Every time I go to concerts, you got the ear ringing thing, and afterwards, it's like you're the main character in Baby Driver. You're developing some ringing in your ears. I mean, I'm not joking about that. It's like genuinely a very serious thing. Or I don't mean to be joking about that. It's like a very serious thing. But now in my old age, now that I've reached this point in my life where I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool that the road is paved differently here. I'm like, you know, it's maybe prudent to wear earplugs at concerts. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Because on the one hand, it's like, haha, what are you doing, old man? You can't even hear the music. Why do you want to block out the music if you're here for the music? And look, Tom Sawyer, logic is, I think, on your side. Why would you want to block out the music? It's too loud. I know that you might lose a little bit of audio fidelity. Oh, oops. Nice chasing Riichi. Nice chasing Riichi. You know, if I was born yesterday. Just kidding. We were very, very lucky to do that. Oh, baby. The Oradora dream for the Baimon. And we get to take the dealer penalty off of Right Lord. That's perfect. That's perfect. A commanding lead all of a sudden. All of a sudden. All right, what are we looking at here? Unfortunately, or fortunately for us, I think I want to go for the half flush in the character suit. I don't know how probable it is, and I don't know if it's even a good idea to pawn the Northwind if it comes out, but I think the most exciting version of this hand, is the half flush. And now, I mean, make no secrets about it, it's pretty obvious what we're doing, right? We're getting rid of one suit in its entirety. We should even just throw away some of our more dangerous circle tiles at this point, because it's like an open secret, you know what I mean? It's like how sometimes people serving in Congress can trade stocks on the stock market with insider information. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So he's speaking truth to power. First of all, Big Nightclub is not gonna like what I've said about their industry earlier this very video. Second of all, Big Congress, Big Congress isn't gonna like that I'm calling attention to their stock portfolios. Kind of messed up though, right? Genuinely. Okay, all right, let's get off of this train. Okay, so what are we looking for right now? We would love to see another White Dragon. We would love to see another Vivian Westwind. We would obviously just love to see a 5 or an 8 of characters. What we don't want to have happen is like we go way too ham for this hand and we end up somehow on a honky-tonky single tile wait. Oh, baby, we're there. Oh, he's running. It's Jover for you, my friend. He's absolutely running. So, what's going on here? I don't really want to draw... Oh, no. Left Lord calls the Riichi. We're not even in Tenpai. So, do I want to play safe here? Left Lord is in last place. We're in first place. But it's really difficult for us to play safe here. All right, I'll discard a little Suji Gaming tile if you'll allow me. unfortunately for us, I genuinely have to consider playing safely here because it's not like we only have one tile that we can play safe with. The west wind is probably safe and the north winds are probably safe. You know what I mean? So we genuinely do have to consider this. We genuinely do have to consider this, right? So, and I would rather, if possible, not deal into left lord and lose this ginormous lead, right? We don't really know, we see one copy of the Dora. Ooh. Some nights I stay up playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm gonna discard the 8 of bamboo. I don't know. I still want the chance to be able to win this game, and I know, I know it's maybe not the right call, but I still want the chance to maybe get into Tenpai somehow. Okay, I mean we're close. We're close. Definitely no cigar, but drawing another copy of the East Wind or the West Wind would make me a very happy camper right now. See, I don't know if this is right. This is half flush 1 Dora, dude. This is 3 Han. This is 3 Han. If you look in the holy scripture that is Riichi Book 1. They define big hands as, big hands is over 5,200 points. 3 Han is not necessarily over that amount, and you know what? He's about to do some Ben folding. He's about to do some Ben folding. We're already in first place. I don't want to risk the family farm for this. Is it possible to deal the 4 of circles? I mean, there's some 3s visible and there's some 6s visible. Wow, a crosslord with the young chasing Riichi as well as the dealer. Okay. All right, fair enough. Maybe the 4 of circles is safe, but oh, there's the green dragon as well. I mean, look at this delicate dance that we're doing. Look at this little 1-2 step tango that we're enacting right now. This is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but we're still managing to stay alive in here. Like we're a song by the Bee Gees. And oh, we don't discard the West Wind. We don't discard the West Wind here. Unless we absolutely have to. Our crosslord calls the Riichi 7 pairs and they hit the jackpot. The Mega Millions Aura Dora. Unbelievable. Right Lord has fallen from grace. You absolutely hate to see it. The falling from grace is not something that I delight myself in, okay? I make note. I do not get a giddy sense of joy when someone deals themselves into the Shadow Room. I do not say things like Baka at their expense, okay? I respect and honor my opponents. How am I doing besides the, the whole youth thing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Getting my life back on track. Dude, can I tell you something? So I genuinely, I genuinely like have depression. That's, you probably already knew that, but just in case that you didn't, hello, I have depression. I've struggled with it for like my whole life, right? My whole life. 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. We can definitely just go for an all simples hand here. I mean, imagine if we draw the nut draw, which is another 7 of bamboo. Another 7 of bamboo would allow us to do Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, pure double sequence, red 5. Holy moly! I'm salivating at the thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have depression. Dude, you know like sometimes when you're depressed and you see those like motivational things on Twitter? This is Pinfu, all simples, red 5 Dora. Oh, I'm not calling Riichi here. Baby, you got lucky because you're rocking with the best, and I'm not calling Riichi here. I would love that red 5 in my hand, but unfortunately, we can't exactly accept it right now. Okay. We can still accept a red 5 in the character suit, though. That's definitely still on the table, okay? And you see those memes that are like, just meditate and you'll be fine. Here's the truth. Here's this truth. I meditated for the first time in years last night, okay? And I genuinely just sat there with my emotions and I was trying to be like calm. I was just trying to be like very, very... It doesn't matter, right? Pure double sequence is 1 Han. The Dora is also 1 Han, right? So I don't think it really matters here. Unfortunately, a crossword, wow, is truly going vampire mode on Right Lord. This is why we don't discard the Dora, by the way. This is why you don't discard the Dora. It is just too scary. All triplets is an old wives' tale. That's the game. Holy sheesh. So I got robbed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely got robbed there. A crossroad had a very scary hand, but at least we didn't get fourth. We'll play another game after this. I don't know if it's gonna be a full Jade Room level game, but we can definitely check out one of the fun tournament modes, right, as we talk about this. But I was genuinely sitting in bed after my shower, meditating last night, and I genuinely think this is true. It's like, oh, what? You're gonna meditate every day and that's gonna solve all your problems? Dude. I felt calm for the first time in like months. I don't know how to describe it. It was like my chest was like not caving in a bad sense, but like I relaxed a part of my chest that hadn't relaxed in months, dude. I don't know. I don't know. So I just, you know, there's a lot of guided meditation out there. I was doing it au naturel style, just like focusing on the breath and whatnot. What are you doing here? Your hand is an absolute mess. What are these discards? I lost to you? Oh, this is a fine discard. Why not discard the 8 here? Or the 9 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not discard the 9? What? Dude, I don't know about this. I don't know about you. But I'm feeling 22. Oh, why did you keep none of the... I lost to this player. I don't know what they were going for. Maybe this was a brain off, monitor off type of situation. I shouldn't be mean. I shouldn't be mean. I'm not really sure what they were going for. If you can, you know, read those bones, let me know what you see. Let me know what you see. What do you throw here? Tell me you don't... What do you throw here? You throw an 8 of... Yeah, honestly, I would have thrown the 8 here as well. It's safe for the player who called Riichi. It's safe for Left Lord as well. A crossword, I mean, it doesn't look like their discards even have anything that's super suspicious in there, right? So that's okay. I had a huge sumo hand here. What happens? 2 players have called Riichi. You almost have a Yakuman. You almost have a Yakuman. 4 concealed triplets. I hate to break it to you, though. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's Jover for you, okay? It's genuinely not happening. The West Wind is like... I don't even know if it's the safer tile. This is at least safe for this player. How many 3s are visible? 3 3s are visible? Dude, it's not gonna happen. There's only 8 tiles left in the entire game. It's too late for the Yakuman. It's too late for the Yakuman. It's too late to apologize. What would I have done here? Probably thrown the West Wind. Maybe the 2? I don't know. Probably I would have thrown the West Wind. But I don't know if I would have pushed with any of these either. I honestly don't know. This is a really tricky situation. You don't want to discard the door. You don't want to discard a tile that's suited to the door. This player maybe just got stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know? Maybe they were going for 7 pairs until they started drawing triplets. Yeah. Okay, I mean, maybe they should have been a little bit more aggressive with their pawn champing. Oh, wow. Look at this hand. Wow. Okay, I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but yeah, you just got slurped massively by a very, like, this is you plunging your soul into the shadows to call that type of a Riichi. And what happened here? East Wind gets you into trouble. Wow. I mean, we're still in the East round. I would have discarded it here too, because I would try to go for a winning hand here. I would try to go for a winning hand. And we were very, very fortunate not to discard the Dora, right? We didn't really consider the fact that they could have all triplets, but now looking back at it with the power of hindsight, I'm like, yeah, they could have been on some all triplets zuzziness. All right, let's check out the tournament matches. Let's do I mean, the Dora we've already tried. Give me into the Battle of Asura. No, there's only 61 players in here. What the heck? Oh, because I'm playing at like the worst time. I'm playing like midday on a weekend. Bloodshed Skirmish? Okay, never mind. Get me into Dora. Yeah, okay. Get me into Dora. There's an active player base here. Let's make some friends and send them immediately to the Shadow Realm. I genuinely think like this is the I guess either the sad or the good part that if I meditated every day. What am I, a Gen 3 Pokemon move that raises my attack by 1 stage? It would solve a lot of my problems. Genuinely. It's just like just trying to be more accepting with yourself in general. And I'm not trying to push this on you, okay? I'm not gonna go knocking on doors. Hello, have you heard of our Lord and Savior taking some deep breaths while counting to 5 or whatever, you know? But it's a nice way to spend some time, I think. It's a nice way to unwind. 2 adept players and 1 novice player. Yep, the allegations of bullying are very much true. What are the Dora? Okay, we've got a lot of Dora in our hand. I don't necessarily want to throw away the 9s here. So what we've learned in this game mode that I do enjoy playing, it's just a lot more explosive. The hands are just worth a lot more, which is why I think they start you with 35,000 points. Just because, like, you know, the hands are going to be bigger in value considering the amount of Dora that are just openly available. What you want to do in this game mode is call a Riichi no matter what. Because I think IMHO, you have the opportunity to hit 3 chances at Aura Dora, and that gets me excited. That gets me revving and hooting and panting. Eh? Hooting and hollering is what I was looking for. Hot and bothered is maybe also linguistically what I was looking for. I'll throw away a 5 of bamboo. Yeah, I'm going sicko mode, and there's nothing you can do about it. What do we want to see here? We want to see another 9 of circles, or maybe another 6 of, or our first 6 of circles. It'd be a nice way to use a pair in this hand. All right, immediately regretting throwing out the 5, right? I guess I'll just do a little bit of a Jeremy pivot on this one. Throw away the 1 of bamboo, keep the 4 in our hand. Left Lord could be going for a flush. A Crosslord could be going for a flush in the bamboo suit as well. Gotta be a little bit careful about that. Doesn't look like it, but you never know. There's a 6 of circles. We'd love that in our hand. That would have been a nice pair to have as well. Look, sometimes you gotta just get absolutely shellacked by the game of Riichi Mahjong. Sometimes you just gotta accept that the tiles are just not gonna flow perfectly, you know? It's why humankind made aqueducts. To irrigate rivers and to try to control nature. Do you like nature? I know that's a ridiculous thing to say. That's like a ridiculous line of conversation, right? Do you like nature? This reminds me of the Flash animation, and oh my god, I'm so old. I'm so old. Because this is like, oh wow, I wonder if there used to be like, oh, it's cool that the road is paved differently here. If you remember this Flash animation, you are legally required to leave a comment on this video, okay? Legally required. And you've made it this far, and I just want to say thank you. But that Flash animation that's like, do you like mudkips? Yeah, we like mudkips. If you know what I'm talking about, welcome. We're old. Second of all, you gotta leave a comment. I would very much not like to be alone with this cultural currency that I'm currently holding in my hand. Cultural capital is what I believe people call it. Oh, all the 2s of characters are gone. What am I doing? But Left Lord, I don't even know what they were discarding. I shouldn't be blaming it all on Left Lord. If anything, I should blame it on the alcohol. You know what I mean? Crosslord's feeling a little anxious. I mean, who wouldn't be? We're playing a delightfully devilish little game mode. It's you die in this game of Riichi Mahjong, you might die in real life. Who knows? Who knows? What was I saying though? Do you like mudkips? Yeah, we like mudkips. Meditating? Being Leonardo DiPrestio? I'm not really sure what I was saying, but oh my god, oh my god. The do you like mudkips thing just yeeted whatever line of conversation I had going on in my head. Just absolutely eviscerated, like a WWE fighter with an office chair. Like, where did that office chair even come from? You know what I mean? Okay, Left Lord calls the Riichi. You know what? I was gonna chi that to maybe just get into Tenpai for exhaustive draw. We did not get there. A Crosslord goes for the all triplets. All right, fair enough. You got there. All triplets. Okay, sometimes it's real. Sometimes it's real. Oh, do you like nature? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think that early on in life, I had a bad introduction to nature. Other people, you've heard of bad grandpa, but bad introduction to nature? Pray tell, Yusong, pray tell. What do you even remotely even mean by this? Well, your first interactions with nature are with your parents, right? They'll take you to like parks and stuff, and don't even get me started on recreation. It's a nice little parks and recreation joke for anyone who's listening closely. You don't have to enjoy the Parks and Recreation joke. I guess it's okay if you don't enjoy my Parks and Recreation joke. I don't know why I'm being so coy all of a sudden. I don't really understand where this energy is coming from. Your first interaction with nature is gonna be from your parents. So guess what? Guess what I got to associate fresh outdoor air, the beautiful waterfalls of upstate New York with? Arguments about how to spend the day and whether or not we should be grateful. Ooh. It's not the greatest introduction into nature. But now as I've gotten older, I wonder if, it's kind of interesting that the road is paved differently here. Now that I've gotten older and bolder and colder and shoulder, I'm like, nature's okay. Nature's definitely okay. It's like, it's not bringing the heat, you know what I mean? That's not even a pun on the temperature. It's not as good as video games. I mean, look, we were all dancing around the subject. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. There's no way it's as good as video games, okay? But the funny thing about nature, or the funny thing about video games, is that they will destroy your mind. Like, video games will destroy your mind and make you even more depressed. You know what I mean? Video games will destroy your mind, make you more depressed, etc., etc. Can we get 4 little wins here? No, we can't. No, we can't. But we can get prevalent wind, maybe. Maybe we should have kept that one of bamboo. I mean, all the 2s are gone, right? Or a lot of the 2s are gone. So I don't really want to chase after that one either. So I guess we're just hoping to see some east winds or some south winds. This is what? Oh my God, this is just a 3-on hand? Living in a lonely world? Okay, we could get a white dragon in here as well. That's not bad. White dragon, half flush, prevalent wind if things go well. That's only a 4-on hand. How is that even possible in this game mode? Oh, moly. Oh boy, okay. Left Lord's going for a half flush too. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they had the east winds or the south winds or the something winds in their hand. Oh, they're going for all triplets. Everyone loves all triplets in this game mode. There's a red 5. Let's see if it gets punished. We'll go a little Suji gaming. All the 4s are gone as well. So 3 of circles feels relatively safe. The Vivian Westwind genuinely does not feel like the safest tile. Oh, baby. Okay, I mean, the green dragon also... Oh, baby! Okay, somehow I still have no Dora here. Somehow I still have no Dora, but I've made it into Tenpai. Let's see what happens. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. All right. I mean, the Eastwind or the White Dragon. Come on, these are fairly zuzzy tiles to be waiting on. Again, at this point, I'm pretty sure Left Lord has both Eastwinds in their hand. But the White Dragons, there's only 1 left in the entire GD game. Wow, we would have drawn all 3 Vivian Westwinds. Okay, it's not great, but it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. There's another 5 of circles. Still, I think it still goes unpunished here. Okay, this time it's pawned by Right Lord, maybe just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. We're hoping to see a White Dragon. Hello, Sebastian the Crab? Absolutely not. A Crosslord, everyone's in Tenpai here. Crosslord waiting on the White Dragons. They had the pair of the Eastwinds. My read was very much off, but they were going for the 7 pair sand. Okay, the rare repeat counter in the bonus game mode. All right, fair enough. Could go for the half flush again here. No Dora somehow in our hand. No Dora. Maybe a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence if we're feeling lucky, if we're feeling nasty. It doesn't seem like that's gonna be super appropriate here, right? I don't know. Like nowadays, I used to live in upstate New York, right? And there were genuinely like so many waterfalls, like beautiful waterfalls that they would like the whole point. Like the tourist shirt says Ithaca is gorgeous, right? And it's gorgeous like the geographical word, not gorgeous like how I'm describing the hostess mini game in Yakuza, the Yakuza series. And that's not me. What I'm not thirsting over Yuki in Yakuza 0, because that's not what I do. But they have dresses that are like gorgeous dress 1, gorgeous dress 2. Look, there's no way I'm digging myself out of this hole, but if you'll believe me, that's genuinely how my brain connected the dots, okay? Point is, I didn't really appreciate them while I was there. But now, if I went back, I'd be up in those gorges every single day. Not every day, but I'd be like, oh, it's a nice day to like go for a short hike near some flowing water. You know what I mean? I maybe pop in some headphones so I could do this thing argument free. Oh, that'd be pretty nice. You know, there's the Twice song, alcohol free. Maybe we live life a little argument free. What do you think about that? Huh? A little John Lennon Imagine type of situation we got going on here. I'll discard this 8-9 because I really want to hang on to this red 5. I know it might be a little foolish here. I know that a person who represents themselves in court has a fool of a client. Well, Your Honor, I am that fool. I don't want to let go of this red 5, even though it's safe for left lord, who's got the most advanced hand. But it just looks like a all simples hand if I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe a Westwind? No, it's not a Westwind thing. Maybe a green dragon or a white dragon. A green dragon's gone. It's not a white dragon either. All right, I don't think we're winning this one, but that's okay. We played a decent game so far. We can only pray that the lords will allow us to get into Tenpai, hopefully. There's nothing we can do beyond that, right? What do I think about other national monuments? Have I been to the Grand Canyon?
No.
Yeah, I've been to the Grand Canyon. Honestly, what was my experience like there? It was pretty deep. Pretty profound. Get it? Because the canyon itself do be kind of deep though. What that canyon do? Okay. Get me out. Get me out of my head, please. Get me out of my head. So we're gonna pawn here. We don't know if we're gonna go for the half flush in the bamboo suit, or if we're just gonna pawn the red dragon and feel like happy campers. Again, somehow no Dora in our starting opening hand, despite the despite the sheer amount of Dora that are available in this game mode. That's interesting. It's a little tragic. It's a little funny. A little bit like how Chekhov is funny. All right, throw a red 5. I like the Grand Canyon, but it's like, it's hot there. You know what I mean? And there's no like, you know, there's no reward. There needs to be more rewards in nature for kids. I mean, not for adults. Cause now I'm like, oh my God, the chance to be bored. All right, this is going to be so healthy for me. I get to be bored. I get to try to not look at my phone this entire time. I get to try to just experience the world. That's a perfect day for me, right? But for kids, you gotta nature's gotta throw in some rewards for kids. Like if you hike with your parents along the Grand Canyon, at the end, you should get a free ticket to do like bumper cars or something, or like go-karting or something. Or like you get it like a super soaker or something, and you get to like, you know, do a little super soaking with all the other kids that have just endured this forced pilgrimage. You know what I mean? There should be a little bit of a reward. Here you go, little Timmy, have an NFT of the Grand Canyon on the house. Cash that in later for about half the market value, or just whatever. Make sure to lose a lot of money with this, right? That's a reward. That's maybe something. All right, we'd like to get into Tenpai with this half flush hand. I mean, I don't think I've gotten into Tenpai like at all. This is Tenpai, but it's such a bad Tenpai. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad Tenpai. If we cheat there, we'd be on a single tile wait for the 7 of bamboo. That's not exactly what I'd like to do here. Call me Panic at the Disco the way I prefer. Instead of a 7 of bamboo, I'd prefer a 9 in the afternoon. Okay, we would have won there had we cheated. I deserve that. I suppose I deserve that. Now we only wait on the red dragon to come home from the war. It's probably bricked up in someone else's hand. We've seen that these gamers at this table enjoy going for the all triplets. So it wouldn't surprise me if someone had a little bit of a red dragon situation in their hand. I'll also show you this. So I don't use these, but the left side of the screen, if you click this little arrow, it opens a drop-down menu. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do auto draw and discard, and I'm gonna do auto call win, and no chi, pawn, or conning. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you, if I draw the last Southwind, I would very much like to con that. So, you know, other people have enjoyed the sensation of smacking that all on the floor. I would like to con that in regards to my Southwind. As per my last email, I would very much enjoy the con here. I'd very much enjoy the con. What am I? A cosplayer? with that knows that I'll have a lot of that knows I'll get to do a fan meet the way I'm loving conventions. What am I, a pragmatic planner? The way I'm, oh, hang on. Okay, I was gonna turn off the auto draw and discard, but left lord deals into a crossroad. Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. Unbelievable. They get the Mongon. Dude, our short excursion into the tournament realm has turned into a long forced pilgrimage along the Grand Canyon, dude. Okay, this hand actually has some gas to it. This hand actually has some gas. You know that I'm about to lose my mind because I'm genuinely thinking about, okay. I'm genuinely thinking about the all triplets hand here. All triplets would be kind of nice here. Let's see what left lord is waiting on. Is this double Riichi double Riichi Ipatsu, 3 Dora, no Oradora, but they hit him right back with a Hanimon. Holy moly. Just like that, we're in South 4. It's anyone's game right now. So let's play for first. We don't need a huge hand. What do we need? We need 4,000 points. We have Seat Wind. We have Red 5. That's not enough. Seat Wind, Red 5 is definitely not enough. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to call some kind of a Riichi with this hand. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of nice. All right, sure. I'll throw away the 2 of characters for now. Let's see where that gets us. 2, 3, 4 mixed treble sequence, I suppose, was also a possibility, but I wanted to keep this shape very much alive in our hands. We could also go for all simples. I mean, our hand is a little bit torn into pieces. This is my last resort. I don't know here. We would have had the... I want to use this red 5 so badly. I was blinded by my greed, dude. We would have had a nice 7, 8, 9 there, but I don't know if that was correct. What would we have discarded in that case, right? All right, I mean, this is 1 tile away from Tenpai. We would have to discard the value in our hand, literally the 1 tile of value to call a Riichi here. But if we get to call a Riichi and maybe run someone on our Seat Wind, we have a chance to hit 3 Oradora, right? We have 3 chances to hit any Oradora. Let me rephrase. And so, calling a Riichi here would not be terrible. Just anything that allows us to get into Tenpai and call a Riichi, I would happily take at this point, right? 3 of bamboo is definitely the nut draw. 3 of bamboo, also the Dora, by the way. So that's a little extra bit of value in our hand as well. There should be more rewards in nature. This is just what I'm saying for kids, you know? Adults, you don't need them. But kids, you definitely need a reward. How do I do on other, like, outings like this? Like, tours and stuff? I don't know. I don't think we... Like, my family never really went on a Segway tour, which I suppose is, like, good news. You know what I mean? Like, that's just good news, you know? Like, my past, as we've previously discussed on this channel, has been filled with, okay, I mean, this is a weird Riichi, but we get to keep our Red 5 and the Dora. So this is Riichi Red 5 Dora. This is 3 Han. And if we sumo or hit Oradora, we can definitely take first place, right? So this is not a terrible situation. You know, my past is already embarrassing enough. Good thing there's no photos of me on Segways, you know? Broadly smiling in front of the Lincoln Memorial or something. Like, I don't need that. Do you know how hard it is to find appropriate photos for dating apps back in the day, where I just didn't look like an absolute fool? Oh, thank you, right, Lord. Never mind. I hate you. Is this enough for them to win this game? I don't know if this is actually enough for them to win this game. It is barely not enough for them to win. Is there a repeat counter? Oh my God. And so, this was the start of the legendary 24-hour YouTube video where Yusong was not able to escape. Like, don't get me wrong, I love making YouTube videos, but I would rather, if possible, be locked in a life and death battle in the Jade Room rather than being stuck in East 4 in perpetuity in a tournament game mode, okay? Thank you. Thank you. We get to call the Riichi here. It's a single tile away, but keep in mind that Left Lord did the same thing a few rounds ago. They had the double Riichi, which was way stronger, but they were also waiting on the 2 of circles. So there's a little bit of superstition around the 2 of circles. I'm gonna try to harness that power to my advantage here. We could have waited, right? We definitely could have waited to try to get into a Riichi Pinfu scenario, but I don't know if that was I don't know if that was possible. I think we just got to call Riichi here. We could have waited until we have drawn like a 3 or a 7 of circles, and then we could at least do a double-sided weight for our pair, for our head, if you will. It would have also been a very valid strategy. Suddenly, I mean, this game mode, it opens the door to huge hands. A crossword chases the Riichi. I mean, I'm on a single tile weight. My Riichi is not great. It's genuinely anyone's game here. So there's a 3 of circles. Would have loved to call a Riichi waiting on a 3 or a 6 or a 2 or a 5 instead of just waiting on a single solitary tile. Doesn't feel very good. Doesn't feel very good at all. Well, let's see what happens here. Yeah, I never did a Segway tour. Family trips, we did camping once. Oh, okay, there's a red 5. That feels bad. Camping once in Maine. It was okay. I enjoyed the kayaking experience. That was definitely the highlight of it. Bright Lord Pawns, the White Dragon doesn't seem like they're going to give up either. If anyone knows what Suji is in this lobby, can someone just discard the 2 of circles? It's Suji Gaming. Hashtag Suji Gaming, okay? I don't know if anyone's going to discard it. I don't know if they're sipping what I'm putting down. I don't know if they're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. These are dangerous tiles that I'm potentially dealing into a crosslord with. There's a 1 of circles. That could be Suji Gaming. Okay. That could be Suji Gaming. 4 of characters. Yeah. I don't know. So it kind of warps your experience with trips. You know what I wished? Like, I think if I did this now, and God forbid, there's if I had a child, right? And they were really into like Pokemon or something, I would maybe take like a family trip to like the Pokemon store or something like gaming related, and then see if there's like a park around there. You know what I mean? Like, get them hooked on the gaming aspect, but then sneak in this is a very unpopular, like uncharitable analogy, but it's like, you know how sometimes you have to give like your dog medicine, and I'm not, oh God, but you like wrap the pill in a piece of bologna. You wrap the nature experience in a gaming bologna. Well, I've lost part of my mind today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. 4 p.m. PST. I hope to see you there, or in our community Discord or the VODs channel linked down below. Some exciting streams coming up in the future. I hope to see you there. All right. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.